Hi, this is Josh from PMStudent.com, and in this video I'd like to show you a new resource that's available for PMPs and PgMPs that want to maintain their certifications by getting PDUs. And this new resource is by a friend of mine, Cornelius Fitchner. You may know him from the PM podcast, the PM Prepcast. He and I also do a podcast together called Not the Status Report. So I was a beta tester for this new PDU podcast of his. A lot of positive feedback from me as a beta tester for it. So in this video, I'd like to show you just kind of show you behind the scenes a little bit about what it's like. If you go to getmypdus.com, that is my affiliate link too, by the way. So because I know what this product is about and I've tested it out for myself and I've got experience with it, I feel comfortable recommending it to you. So if you go to getmypdus.com, you're going to get a link essentially after you check out. In the bottom left-hand corner, there's an automatic one-click subscription to iTunes link, and if you click that, it will automatically launch iTunes. You'll have to click allow, and then it'll launch iTunes and put it in there for you. What I opted to do is I got an email after the purchase with a URL to add the podcast to my iTunes feed. So I'm going to show you really quick how to do that. So if you open up iTunes, and you don't have to use iTunes, any podcatcher will work. There's others out there. If you go to Advanced and click on Subscribe to Podcast, and go ahead and put in the URL that you were emailed, click OK, and you'll see here the default in iTunes is to do this grid view. I like the list view quite a bit more. And you'll see that it added the PDU podcast. It's a customized version for me. It's actually got my name in there and everything. It's really cool. It might come out this way. If you click on this little triangle, it'll show you all the episodes, or you can go like that. And what I like to do whenever I subscribe to a new podcast of any kind is just click the Get All button, and that way it downloads all of the episodes for me so that I can sync them to my iPod and listen to them when I'm on the go or whatever. So the nice thing about the PDU podcast is that this is a monthly, you kind of get automatically fed PDU training, or training that qualifies for PDUs. And because the company is a PMI registered education provider, you can get those PDUs, and there's a certificate that you print out at the end of it, and it's really easy to report your PDUs as well. So this is definitely something, if you're a podcast addict like I am, and you like to do training on the go when you're on your commute or anything like that. These are video, but I find that they're actually very effective just listening to them as well. So the video enhances it, but it's not strictly necessary. So I will go ahead and listen to the audio while I'm, commuting or whatever, doing housework, doing the dishes, that kind of thing. And so you can earn your PDUs that way. So again, if you want to check it out and learn more about it, just go to getmypdus.com, and I highly recommend it.